Hey guys, it's me again, and I am on chapter 4, Why. This is a Demons, Love, and Opal, in case you didn't know it. If this is your first time watching my videos, I suggest you would go to the first episode from the second episode from today. Okay. Chapter 4, Why? Layla, I say, were you cheating on me? Layla's face turned pale. No, Anixe, I would never. Layla, this kid is 2 years old. She looks and sounds exactly like you. She called you mommy. We've been together for 4 years. So how did this kid come from you when I'm not a guy? I sighed. Layla, I'm not mad at you for anything. I'm just so confused, so please tell me everything. Layla slowly looked at the ground, then back at me. I had cancer. It was 2 years ago. I was supposed to get chemotherapy because I thought I still had it. The doctors fricked up. There was another patient on the other side of my room, and she was supposed to get impregnated from a sperm donor. In case you guys don't know what sperm donors are, it's people who would donate their sperm. So women like lesbians or something like that can get pregnant, but not in the gross, disgusting way. Use condoms, kids. But the doctors gave the other patient chemotherapy. Layla pauses, a tear rolling down her cheek. I got the donor. I was devastated. Layla was falling to the ground, so I reached for her, falling with her. Her gaze met mine, her grayish-violet eyes glowing in the moonlight. I hold her so close as she starts to shed tears. The rain started. I tried to calm Layla down, but she was crying even more as the rain got louder and heavier. I hold her closer, warming her up. She finally calms down, so does the rain. I ignored the wet blotches on my clothes and bring Layla back inside. Chapter 5. That's not Daddy, Mom. We finally get home. Opal runs in the apartment faster than any angel born on earth. Opal, Layla says, this is your, Layla pauses, so she looks over to my direction. She looked down at my feet to my face. I right away knew what she was thinking. She doesn't know what to call me because I seem like a dude and I look like a girl, but I'm not. Those kind of people, those are called a gender. Not like a gender like you're some gender, no. They refer themselves as other. I'm your dad, Opal, I blurt. She took one look at Layla, then at me, then back at Layla. That's not Daddy, Mom. Opal jumps up and down as she lets those words flow up from her mouth. Layla grabbed my hand and took me to the kitchen. What was that? She asked me. Well, we both know I'm a gender. I'm a demonic spawn to protect my spouse, aka you, and I paused for a second. Layla's starting to cry from my words. I want to say what I think, but I don't think she'll understand that much. I grab her hand as her gaze met mine. I never met my dad because he left me. Onyx and Mama and Jasper. I know I'm not a good role model for anybody. I'm gonna try to be better. But I just want to give the kid what I never had. I say as Layla's tears were streaming over a smile. I pull Layla to me and she wraps her arms around my neck. I pause for a second, then wrap my arms around her waist. Thank you, love. Anything for you. Now, this is all just pure cringe. Chapter 6. Are you okay? Layla and Opal went to an empty room we were saving for a guest room, as I'm in the kitchen doing dishes. All of a sudden, I heard Layla scream, so I ran to the room across the hall. Buster! Buster! That's enough! I open the door and see Layla standing in front of the closet. She was staring at something on the other side of the room. I look over and I see Opal on her hands and knees. Then I look up a little bit. Everything in this room is levitating. My jaw stiffens and I walk over to Layla. Are you okay? I ask while I wrap my arms around her waist. She just looked at me and looked back at the levitating bed and nightstand. Then the bed and the nightstand lowered back down back to the ground really fast. We thought the bed was gonna break. Opal suddenly gets back to her feet and leaves the room. I found out where Opal went. After that weird stuff that happened an hour ago, she was in the closet where we put our towels and unused blankets. I lean in to open the door, but I pause. I heard something in there, so I put my ear up against the door, crying. Opal was crying. I open the door and Opal is curled up into a ball, sobbing. Hey, are you okay? Chapter 7. It's all gonna be fine. Hey, are you okay? I ask as I kneel down next to Opal. She took one glance and wiped her tears away. I'm not right, Daddy, Opal says. I realized what she meant by that. She meant she wasn't like the other kids from the orphanage. I got closer to her and I pulled her into my arms. The warm embrace caused her to cry a little bit. I stroked the back of her head with my hand. It's all gonna be fine, I say. You have power, intelligence, and grace. You are one of a kind, beautiful, and unique. There is nothing wrong about you, Opal. She clenches my left arm as she cries even more. Layla runs in and she's drenched in a black substance. Sorry, I can't read today. That looks like the gross black stuff from a Resident Evil biohazard. What happened to you? I ask as I walk up to her. She has to stop crying. Chapter 8. She has to stop crying. So I'm gonna end this video here because it's taking up a little bit more time. See you guys in the next video. Bye!